Hello and welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Aida Jacobs and I am a romance author, but I'm not really talking about me right now. In this particular segment, what I'm hoping to establish as a segment on my channel anyway, I'm tentatively calling it Fangirl Friday, and what it entails is me, the titular fangirl, the titular fangirl, gushing about various authors that I happen to really enjoy reading. I haven't decided if it's going to be past and like living and dead, or just living, or I might do living and dead simply because there's a lot. You know what? It's official. It's gonna be authors that are both living and dead. So, welcome to the first episode of Fangirl Friday. Episode? Sure. Episode? We'll go with episode. Sorry. I know you're not able to see it, but as I'm looking at the camera, I'm also, out of my peripheral vision, I'm watching Bilbo, one of our cats, and I think he's going after a bug. That sweet little boy, he tries his darndest, but he's bad at catching bugs. Anyway, getting back on topic. Today, I am going to be fangirling. Yes, that is a verb. Look it up. I am going to be fangirling over my fellow romance author, who is called Tamsin Ley. Tamsin Ley. And I actually have, do I have all of her books? I think I'm missing like one or two, but I have basically all of them on my Kindle, and I happen to have these three paperbacks: Merman's Kiss, Centaur's Bride, Jin's Desire. I have them in paperback. I actually won them in a contest, so. And they might not look like much. They're very quick reads. I will wholly admit that they are very quick reads, but lordy, are they satisfying. Because, I mean, let's face it, sometimes you don't have the... Sorry, it looks like Wade has gotten in on the bug hunt. You got it, buddy. You can get it. Show your little brother how it's done. That bug's days are numbered, let me tell ya. Because Wade, he's a big boy. He's a big old miniature Black Panther. I know that's kind of an oxymoron, a big mini Black Panther. Whatever. He's an apex predator. If he catches sight of a bug, you can pretty much start the doomsday clock on its lifespan, because it will not last for much longer. Anyway, getting derailed again. Come on, guys. I'm trying to do something here. Oh boy. I'm gonna try to ignore them to the best of my ability. I am really sorry. Good job, Bilbo. That was a really nice, graceful jump, but you missed. Tamsin Ley. Getting back on topic. Oy. I won these in a giveaway, and even before I won the paperbacks, I enjoyed reading the stories. I couldn't get enough of them. I would get them on my Kindle and I would read them. I would devour them. Because like I said, they are very quick reads. Okay, now I remember what I was going to say before I was rudely interrupted. Here's looking at you, cat. Sometimes you're tired. You don't have the energy to sit. Boy. You don't have the mental energy to sit and read a book, plow through a book, no matter how good it might be, because your brain's mush, you know. The flesh might be willing, but the spirit is weak. No, the spirit might be willing, but the flesh is weak. I am so sorry. You know, you might want to read the book, but you just can't get it up to plow through a few chapters because your brain just wants to rest and shut down. You don't have it in you to delve into something deep and heavy. Her books are perfect. I'm not kidding. They are perfect. They draw you in like that. The characters they're relatable. They're great characters. You feel for them. You can identify with them in one way or another, and you're rooting for them all throughout the story. And you want good things for them. You want them to have their happy ending. And like I said, they are very quick. Like you can, depending on how fast of a reader you are. Obviously everybody reads at their own pace. But there would be no, if you're a fast reader, like my husband is, you could probably read her books within the span of an hour. The Mates for Monsters series anyway, which is what these books are a part of. And the tagline for this series is, "Even monsters need a mate." Isn't that cute? But this particular series focuses on monsters, or creatures, you know, creatures that are normally not of this world, like mermen, centaurs, which are actually, I'm not going to give anything away. It's complicated and it's spoilery if I were to give away any hints, but trust me, it's a good one. That might help. Centaur's Bride is a really good one. I like it a lot. Merman's Kiss is also really good too. And that was actually, I think that was her first one, it was the first book I read by her, and it got me hooked right away. And Jim's Desire is also a good one. It's not my favorite, but it's still a fun read. And that's the Mates for Monsters series. There's more in this series. These are just the 3 that I have in paperback. But yeah, there's more. And she also has another series that focuses on shifters in Alaska. And that's another fun series. She's got a sci-fi series called The Galactic Pirate Brides. So she's got something for everybody, I'd like to say. Whether you like paranormal romance or sci-fi romance, she's got you. And I have to say, the Galactic Pirate Brides series, if you're a fan of Firefly and Serenity, you will love that series, because each book, it feels like you're in an episode of Firefly. You know, just the camaraderie of the crew. You kind of feel like you're stomping through this dilapidated ship that's barely holding on to itself, barely staying together as it goes through space on different adventures. It's a fun series. All of her stuff is fun and very enjoyable. And Bilbo, don't you dare. I see you. Oh boy, cat's gonna cat. And thanks a lot, Kat. You derailed my thought. Okay. You can find her stuff on Amazon. And so if anything that I just said has piqued your interest, be sure to look her up. She is a great author and a really nice human being. And like I said, her books are fun. They're really easy to get into. They don't drag. They're quick. It's the perfect kind of book to read when you don't have a lot of time. You know, who has time? Who has a lot of time anyway nowadays to read, between work and family and everything else? Sometimes your only reading time is right before bed, and her books are perfect for that kind of a tight schedule. You know, not everybody can sit on a bus or a commuter train and go from home to work with time to read. Some of us are pressed for time. I mean, speaking from my own personal experience, between taking care of the house and my daughter and my own writing, I just don't have a lot of time to read anymore. And that's a sad thing, because I love reading. It was my favorite pastime as a kid. You know, forget socializing. So long as I had a book, I was happy. And unfortunately, I just don't have a lot of time anymore. And I'm trying to get better at that, because reading is essential. Reading is the perfect pastime. Gives you wrinkles in your brain. It opens doors to different worlds. So trying to get better about making time to read. But until that happens, I will keep reading authors that I know, you know, tried and true favorites of mine. And Tamsin is always on the short list for that particular list of reads for me. And you know, I don't know what else to say. Her stuff just really ticks the boxes for me for whatever I happen to need at the time. And if you can find an author that does that for you, don't let them go. You know, hold on to their books, treat them like treasured friends, because at the end of the day, isn't that what books are? Treasured friends. I like to think that anyway. Excuse me while I give myself a little refill on my coffee. And speaking of books and treasured friends, come on, you had to know that this was coming up, right? Have you gotten your copy yet? My debut novel, The Ghosts of Chateau Renetre, released on June 11th, and it is available in both paperback as well as digital. You can get it on Kindle. Amazon. I swear, I know what I'm talking about. I know what I'm doing. I swear, I promise. But yes, you can get it on Kindle. That is the digital format. Both of which are available on Amazon for your reading enjoyment. And if you haven't been following along, it is a gothic historical romance. You know, think, oh, I just saw a bug. The cats are looking the wrong direction, so I'm safe for now. Think of Jane Eyre or Wuthering Heights, or not Wuthering Heights, Jane Eyre. You know, spooky house, dark secrets, tortured main characters, that sort of thing. That just, I love that kind of a story. You know, I love things in my life to be sweet with a side of spoopy, and that's what this is. So, if you like things, I swear I do know how to speak. If you like things in your life sweet with a side of spoopy, pick up a copy, whether in paperback or digital, your choice. Either way, Gerard, your new book boyfriend, will be waiting for you. And while you're at it, I shouldn't have put them so far away. Pick up a copy of one of Tamsin Ley's books. They can be read separately on their own. You don't need to read them in any particular order. Well, with the exception of the Merman one, because there is a sequel to The Merman's Kiss, so I'm sorry, I am blanking on the title of that one. But if you're going to be reading anything from her series that has to do with merfolk, pick this one up first. And that is Merman's Kiss. And that's it for now. I can't think of anything else to say. Probably a good thing, because it looks like the bug hunt is starting to amp up, and I'd like to get out of the line of fire if it's all the same with you. So I'm gonna leave you for now, and let me know in the comments if you liked this segment. I mean, might be something fun to do, and you might discover some new authors along the way. So I'll see you next Friday, she said, hopefully. Barring any natural disasters or real life drama. I'll see you next Friday. Have a great weekend. Have a happy and a safe 4th. So